Hi there. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to do something a little different that I haven't done before. So bear with me if I seem to make mistakes or something. It's always hard to start something new. And this is what I wanted to talk to people who have kids with attention deficit disorder dysfunction. Everybody is doing, one person, 150 of the kids is now diagnosed with attention deficit disorder. And this can be critical in the early years of school, particularly learning math and how to read and write. Having an attention deficit makes the teachers frustrated. My wife is a former teacher and she sells books to teachers that have this problem in their school. And the teachers will tell you that if you're a parent of an attention deficit or the kid, you know how hard it is to deal with them. My wife studied extensively and I went along to take some courses in edukinesthetics that was developed by Paul Dennison here in California. So you can Google him. I'll leave some links in the description. But what I wanted to talk to you the parent of the kid that's having trouble learning to read and write and to do mathematics at addition, subtraction, multiplication. And I'm going to show you something that embodies edukinesthetics in its construction. The idea behind edukinesthetics is that learning pathways for language and for addition, for seeing, get stronger if you use more than one modality of learning. If you use speech and visual, that's more powerful than just speech or visual by themselves. If you use motion along with speech and visual, again, that's a stronger memory forming thing there, and coincidentally those modalities expand around the kid's attention. If he doesn't hear something with a speech, he sees it with the visual. If he doesn't see it with the visual, he feels it with the motion. So it's this bundling of modalities that helps to increase the attention span. I also have a method to increase attention span, a method called Trotix. It's from yoga, many thousands of years. It does work. I'll leave you a little thing for that too. Harder to get the kids to sit still and do that, but if you can, it helps to increase their concentration. Also, there are some, before I get into the zip strips here that embodies the edukinesthetics, let me just say that there seems to be some evidence that diet and things that affect the mind come from food, make it more disoriented or disordered. There's a breathing practice that increases the oxygen level. I'll leave a link for that so that you can, if you increase the percentage of oxygen in the blood, it'll oxidize the toxins and get rid of them, thus making the mind calmer. Okay, here we go. This is for the parents, like a $9 set of manipulatives. And what it does, it helps to recruit around edukinesthetics. First of all, the kid has to move things. Okay, we were talking about movement. Okay, and here's a visual. And here's a sound. So like this is a short vowels. This is reading and writing now. This is spell and check. You can go on the site. I'll put a link to it and look at it in more detail. Like with shipping, it's like 14 bucks. If you can make your kid get through a grade with this, that's the best investment you're ever going to make. Okay, here we go. This is the word big, and here's a dog, a small dog and a large dog, and an arrow pointing to it. Okay, so this is a visual clue, and the word big. It's not necessary that they get it the first time. It's that the repetition will make it happen. And these are short vowels mixed, so big, bag, big. Okay, bug. Some of these drawings are not discernible first time through, but what's not mentioned here is you, the parent, helping them. On the other side, you have the word, and the picture's covered up. So we're going. This is what's causing the midline in edukinesthetics. So this again is the recruitment. So you're trying to get different pathways to come at this learning group, and this helps to increase the concentration, because as you widen the modalities, if the mind jumps around and it jumps over to sound and it jumps over to hearing, it's still being reinforced. At this point, you don't really care how the kid does it, just that he does it. Okay, for instance, I was looking on some of the attention deficit. They were saying, again, they're talking about the manipulatives and how they help. Again, this is the whole idea behind edukinesthetics. You can use the edukinesthetics to train the mind for a task. If you can find an edukinetics practitioner in your area, it might be worth a couple $100 just to see if it works. Okay. Okay, so here they're talking about highlighting the minus sign. So this is 4 minus 4 equals 0, and it's in a color. So the color helps to recruit. We're talking about recruiting parts of the brain, so they all bring them in. So seeing color sense, pink is minus. On the other side, you have 0 plus 4. Okay, and all the pluses are in green. This is not normally with the zip strips, it just comes black and white, so you'll have to add it. But it's worth it to make the recruitment. Okay, and this is something a computer can't do. Okay, the touching and feeling and moving, again, it's an aid to memory, a recruitment to learning this thing. So when they are actually doing this after a while, the movement that they're doing it helps. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to take small helps, combine them, and make them into a more powerful thing. Okay, this is the zip strip, and they're for multiplication. They have other things. Hey, for 14 bucks, to see if this helps, it's going to be, and if it works, it's the best investment you ever make in your kid. Thank you.